Yeah. Hi, baby. That's not cuddling. That's aggressively eating me. Oh, that's a good boy. Yes, mommy love you. Okay, come on. Okay, so it is race week. Today is Monday, December 2nd, and I will be running on Sunday CIM marathon, first marathon ever, so getting super excited for that. But we figured we would show you what the race week looks like. So it's about 9 this morning. We were letting it warm up outside because it was like 0 degrees and now we're getting ready to run, and I'm just gonna do 6 miles easy today with some mobility and core, so a pretty relaxed training day, but we'll show you what it all looks like. That's my glove! Don't take my nice thing. Yeah. Ah! Why do you have your shoe on the heater?
Life pro tips with Eli. If it's negative temperatures, don't leave your shoes in the car at night. Then they freeze.
I got all ready. I did all my activations. And now I'm just sitting in the car getting deactivated because somebody left their shoes in the car, and now we've been sitting here for the last 5-10 minutes so his toesies will get warm. Dumbass.
No promises.
Okay, Muff. You ready? You ready? I have my down coat on, it's so cold. Okay. All done. 6 miles and I don't know, felt like 6 degrees, but that's what I got my puppy on. And now just some drills and some mobility, and that's all that we have on tap for training for Monday. Okay, so we just got back from the easy run, and I figured I would sit down and kind of tell you about this training block, why I chose the marathon, some workouts that really gave me confidence going into the race, and then maybe some of the things that didn't go perfectly in this buildup. Why the marathon? Why end? Why have a full trail season and then decide, you know what, I want to do something that's super fast and a little bit shorter, maybe not distance-wise, but time-wise. And that's because we, at the end of the trail season, went over what we thought went well and what we thought we could improve upon. And something that we found that we both agreed upon was that we were lacking in some speed. And coming from a background of speed, like I was a multiple Division I All-American in cross country and track, and then took a few years away from that sort of training, and I've noticed that when 5-minute pace used to feel decently comfortable, now it is no longer feeling comfortable, and I feel like it's a stretch to get there even in like some longer intervals. So why the marathon was to get back that speed endurance, work on running economy, and hoping to use that to then build into the trail season coming up for 2025. With it being kind of shortened and condensed, like I think most people like the 12 to 14 week block, and especially this being my first one, I think I would have liked that full time just to start with a speed base and then get more specific as I went. But we weren't really planning on doing this at the beginning of the year, and so we worked with the time that we had. And so for the time we had, I think the block went really well. I stayed injury-free. I was able to get in every session that we had on the calendar that was marathon specific, and I'm feeling really healthy and energized going into race week. We decided to do a lot of workouts that were either marathon pace or sub pace, just to be able to get the feel. We didn't do any slow long runs because I'd done that all summer, pretty much getting ready for OCC. Like, I ran 5 to 6 hours, and so the base was there. The thing that was lacking was actually getting down to the speed of what I'd want to run the marathon in. So some sessions that gave me confidence is one of the sessions I did on the road with the help of Eli, my amazing pacer and hype man, was I did a workout where I did 4 mile, 3 mile, 2 mile, 1 mile, starting at marathon goal pace and then working down as I went. And I did that at almost 6,000 feet and felt really good and was able to hit paces. And then another was I did 1K repeats, and they were all about 20 to 25 seconds faster than I need to run for 26 miles, and they felt pretty controlled and pretty good. So that also gave me a lot of confidence and just accumulating time at pace or sub pace. I don't want to say that like the marathon build was absolutely perfect. From hitting a session point of view, it was really great, but in about the middle of the block, which you'll be able to see on my Strava graph because it's like, yay, dip, yay. I sadly got the norovirus or something like it. And so for a full week, every run just felt like death. If I did run, I actually took a few days completely off because I couldn't keep anything in my system. I'll spare you all the TMI details. But really that was the only hiccup that I experienced, was just getting sick. And now that I'm pretty far removed from that, I don't think it's going to impact the day. I'm just really excited to see how CIM is going to go, it being my first marathon, and if how we approach training will facilitate a good result. I think I definitely have some A, B, and C goals for this race just because it is my first one. But no matter what, I am really excited for what this training block is hopefully going to accomplish come the 2025 season, and that was the whole point of it. And yeah, I guess we'll see on Sunday what it ends up being. If you're out there, please, all the cheers. And if you're racing, good luck too. Okay, so it's Tuesday and Eli has the little treadmill workout, but I'm gonna head outside and do a run. Today, nothing special again, just kind of moving the legs. I'm gonna do 8 miles easy, and then I'm gonna do 6 by about 20-second strides, just to get the legs turned over for a workout that I'll do tomorrow. It's a little brisk. It was about 1 degree when we got in the car, so I think I'm gonna bundle up again for this one. It's Wednesday, which means it's the last workout day before marathon day, and we drove down this morning from home down to Denver, and we're making a quick stop at a track, and I'm gonna get in last little spinning of the wheels because it was -10 this morning, and now we're down here and it's like 40 degrees, so it feels like summer. And then we're gonna push on to Kiowa, where Eli's parents are, and we're gonna spend some family time before flying out on Friday.
Do you want to tell the people where we are and what you've done on this track before?
We are at the Jeffco Stadium in Lakewood, and I wrote myself into the history books here of being a multiple state champion in multiple events. So yeah, really
High school days.
Really bringing this like full circle here. Where it all began.
Where it all began.
I can run faster now.
Hopefully.
I was just gonna do 8 by 400 with 200-meter jog recovery, and then take a 400 jog, and then just do like a mile at goal marathon pace, and then do a cool down and be done. Love you. Feels better than how I feel. just hard. Well, like I said, I just feel like a lot of like fatigue in my chest. I think it's just cold air.
Yeah.
So I just gotta
breathing a lot of it.
Yeah, I think it's just been moving a lot of air since the turkey trot.
Honey Bucket, that's ironic. That's my name for Tabor.
I thought it was a sex part.
What day is it? Where are we?
Today is Thursday, so T-minus 3 days until a race day, and we are now in Parker, which is by Kiowa, but it has a really nice running loop, and so Eli's doing a workout here, and I'm gonna accompany him for his warm-up, and then I will continue. I just have 8 miles easy today after yesterday's workout. Get the legs feeling, I don't know, fresh, not tired.
Sat in the car for 3 hours and ran 5.
So I just finished up my run, which was really nice, very pleasant, and I'm waiting for Eli to finish up his workout. So I figured I'd take the time and kind of tell you about the taper, the purpose behind it, how I did it, and the thoughts and feelings. So something that we believe for our taper personally, like I think tapers can be different for each individual just based on physiology and how they respond. And typically we do quite a bit of volume in our training, and within the volume we keep a lot of intensity. So I think the worst thing that I'd want to do personally is decrease volume and intensity. I've done it before and it makes me feel very sluggish, and when I get to the start line I feel kind of flat and just like it really didn't work. And so through this taper, what I've done is I've lowered the intensity a bit. I usually run around 100+ mile weeks, and so I took it down to 80 miles last week, and then this race week, including the race, it'll be roughly around 60 to 70 depending. And it was like going by feel but also keeping the intensity in there. So I did a quality long run on Sunday, and then Monday easy, Tuesday strides, Wednesday workout. Today was easy. Tomorrow I'll do another easy, but I'll add some strides in after travel just to get the legs going. And then always the day before the race, I like to do like a stimulus in there between like 3 to 5 minutes to build a little lactate, get the body like opened up, systems all a go. Something that though we do want to convey is that a taper is different for everyone. I don't think this taper would work for everyone. It happens to work for me. It helps me feel good. Sorry, can't get the words out. And so I think it's a lot of trial and error. I think different things work for different people. Sometimes helps people to go easy and just some strides. It helps people to keep volume a little higher. I think the main thing is playing around with it, especially on training races, and seeing what works best for you. And yeah, writing it down, keeping a log. Like this past year we've done a lot of different ways that we tapered to races, and we had a lot of opportunities to do that. And then we took notes to determine, okay, this is what made us feel good, this is what made us feel not so sharp, and just learning from those. And so if you can just take the time to be able to learn and figure out what makes your body feel good. I think one thing that really rings true for us though in the taper as well, and it's a missed aspect, is we really prioritize sleep the week of. I think not getting lazy about it or not getting off routine, like making sure we're going to bed by 9, making sure we're not setting an alarm to get up early to do a run or to do work, and then prioritizing the nutrition. Like I don't cut back during race week because I'm doing less. Like, if anything, I really hone in on getting more protein, more carbs, just so the tank's topped off. Just so there's not any question mark about, like, well, if I would have done this, or if I would have paid more attention to this. It's just trying to keep things very balanced and level and making the body feel really good. So yeah, that's kind of the end of the taper, I guess. We have 2 more days after today, and so it's just about not freaking out and keep doing the small things and staying calm. Back so soon. I feel like we were just here.
We were.
Well, one last one for the year and then we're done. Friday, traveled, ate, met with Precision, got to the hotel, got adjusted, and now we're out by, I don't know, Sacramento River? Does it have a name? I don't know.
It's the American River.
It is. It's the American River. You're right. It's America.
Right here. Look at me. There you go. Now I can actually see you.
Do I need to start over?
No.
Okay. And we're just going to do a little shakeout down this path that just follows the American River. Do some strides at the end, and that is the end. So that's the end, really. This will be my last little check-in. Tomorrow I'll do just pre-race, which I already told you about, and then it's a race day. So hopefully it all goes well, and I guess we'll check in at the finish and see how it all unfolded.